I want you to know that I identify as a proud election-denying deplorable. Are you with me?
That is failed Arizona gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake. The Republican declared, "I'm a proud election-denying deplorable," during an utterly unhinged speech.
And my pronouns are I won.
Here she is talking about Donald Trump.
He and I have become good friends. That man cares more about this country than anybody I know. He's given up more than anybody I know. And these bastards of the media want to drag him through the mud.
Yes, she really gave the FU salute to photographers in that Arizona ballroom, but those were not members of the media. She was actually insulting a production crew for Turning Point USA, the conservative summit organizer. Lake is such a pathetic human being. Good grief. Hello, everybody. I'm David Shuster, and thanks for joining us. Even in the context of lunatic speeches, the remarks by Kari Lake at this conservative event were some of the most bizarre many of us have ever seen. The words weird and unhinged don't even do justice to the putrid crap that Lake spewed. Lake has refused to concede the Arizona governor's race since losing by 17,000 votes in November to Secretary of State Katie Hobbs. Lake has produced no evidence that the election was stolen or that anything should change the outcome. And in fact, a judge has now sanctioned Lake's legal team for the way they have mishandled the lawsuit. The judge ruled that Lake's team made false, misleading, and supported fictional assertions to the courts. But Lake, instead of taking responsibility for her lawyer's malfeasance, is now claiming that the courts are trying to silence her legal team. So Lake is asking conservatives to pray for her and her lawyers because, Lake thinks that God should be on the side of conservative fantasy land, not on the side of basic democracy, facts, or justice. Sounds familiar, right? A conservative loses an election, cannot accept the results, and has to lie, mislead supporters, and pervert God. No wonder Kari Lake and Donald Trump are such good friends. Like Donald Trump, Kari Lake is also hinting at violence. She told the audience on Sunday that the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, is in danger because of Democrats. And then she said, "You do not steal our vote and get away with it. You do not." Until a few weeks ago, the longtime local television news anchor was regarded as one of the brightest stars in the Republican Party. But like Donald Trump, Lake has repeatedly discredited herself and made herself appealing only to the GOP's most psychopathic lunatic fringe. In the final weeks of her gubernatorial campaign, Lake appeared to encourage violence. She also mocked the attack on Paul Pelosi, the husband of Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Now, Lake is comparing her election challenge to the Founding Fathers' fight against British tyranny. Lake has repeatedly named Benjamin Franklin and others and said, "Their blood is coursing through our veins. They were fed up with the tyrants," Lake said, "and they weren't going to take it anymore. I think we are right there," said Lake. Actually, Kari, right now, you are in need of a mental institution with padded walls. If anything, the founders of this country are rolling in their graves at your paranoid schizophrenia and contempt for democracy. Many of us used to think that Trumpism would go away with Donald Trump, but Kari Lake serves as a reminder that fact-free fascism and narcissism can sprout up anywhere.